doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.
Hello, I'm Lawrence Owen, and I'm with Colts Law. Welcome to my stream. Today I got a really good bit of information for you. The Indianapolis Colts center, Ryan Kelly, has been in talks about possibly getting that contract extension that we've been wanting as Colts fans for a long time. I mean, the Colts used the first-round pick on center Ryan Kelly back in 2016. However, his rookie deal's coming to an end. Kelly's entering the final season of his initial contract, and the Colts have yet to re-sign him. That doesn't mean the two sides don't want to continue working together. In an interview with Ryan Kelly, he specifically stated that him and his agent has been in talks about getting an extension done, that both sides are interested. Kelly expressed that he wants to spend his entire career with the Colts. He also added that his agent had spoken to Chris Ballard, general manager for the Indianapolis, about the extension. Kelly spent the first 4 years of his career with the Colts, and in that time, 51 games, starting all of them. The center has been an important cog for the Colts. He's a big reason why they're now considered to have one of the best offensive lines in the National Football League. In those 51 games, Kelly committed a total of 12 penalties. He's a smart player, incredibly talented. He has helped to reinvent the Colts and keep them competitive even after Andrew Luck's shocking retirement. He also made the Pro Bowl this past year in 2019, and he's not quite 27, so his best football is probably still ahead of him. If he was able to make the Pro Bowl for the first time in his career just last season, it's a good possibility that an all-pro season could be coming up for the kid. Indianapolis would certainly be smart to try to lock up the center. However, with his rising stock, it probably won't be that cheap of a deal, even with Kelly expressing his desire to stay in Indy. Now, with the team headed in a new direction, they will certainly want to keep offensive line together and protect the quarterbacks. Kelly is right in the middle of it all. This is something to keep an eye on, as things could develop quickly in the offseason due to the fact that both sides to be motivated to get things done. For now, though, Kelly's entering the last year of his contract and is one of the most enticing upcoming free agents to enter the NFL free agency next year, should he, for some reason, make it to the open market. I don't expect him to make it to the open market, however, being that the Indianapolis Colts right now are estimated to have over $130 million in cap space next season. There's a reason why they're going to grab Kelly, and there's a reason why they didn't give him an extension last season. He had injury problems. He had problems staying on the field for full seasons, whether it be concussions, neck injuries, things of that nature. However, last season he was able to play all 16 games. And it wasn't just him. The entire Indianapolis Colts offensive line stayed together the entire 16-game season, starting all 16 games. And Kelly is a very much beloved player in that offensive line position group in the locker room. Between him and Quentin Nelson, they were able to talk to Anthony Costanzo and kind of lure him back, explaining, hey, we're not the same line without our left tackle. So he is a leader in that locker room. And I'm telling you, with the new additions of Phillip Rivers, who is not known to be a very good mobile quarterback, and the fact that the Indianapolis Colts selected Jonathan Taylor with the 41st pick in the NFL draft, a running back who is absolutely designed to run with power up the middle rather than hit the outsides like Marlon Mack. Long term, it would be almost imperative for the Colts and Chris Ballard to make sure Kelly is signed long term. How much would it cost them, you might think? Well, a Pro Bowl caliber center, we're looking at anywhere between $12 and $15 million a year. Who knows what kind of bonuses and signing bonus, guaranteed monies would be thrown in that picture. But that's a drop in the bucket considering you got guys like Darius Leonard and Quentin Nelson coming up in a couple years as well. I don't think that the Indianapolis Colts are going to have much problem in the next couple years. What they're going to end up doing, salary cap wise, is signing their guys now, using the excess money that they have in order to front load contracts so they can sign their bigger name players later on the back ends of their contracts. This way they can keep all the talent that they've been acquiring, that Chris Ballard has been acquiring long term. That's how you keep a team together. Sign guys now with loaded upfront cash while you have it. And then when you don't have it, give money long term. I think the Indianapolis Colts could be a very big powerhouse in the AFC over the next 5 to 7 years, depending upon who they're going to get with the quarterback. Because the quarterback situation is not necessarily knocked down over long term. After this year, there's not a single quarterback on the roster that is signed past this season. Phillip Rivers was brought in for 1 year. Jacoby Brissett's 2-year extension is now officially over after this end of this season. Chad Kelly, he ends at the end of the year. He might not even make the roster. Now, the only thing that we have is Jacob Eason. But would Eason be ready to start this time next year? That has yet to be seen. And as Chris Ballard already pointed out, Jacob Eason still has yet to make the team, right? He was a 4th round pick. Now, personally, I think Eason will make it, but he still needs a good offensive. He's a quarterback that needs a good offensive line in front of him as well, because he's the type of quarterback that, even though he can make every throw on the field from anywhere and put touch on it or throw a rocket laser beam, his feet need to be standing still to do that. Not that he does not have any kind of mobility. He's actually quite a mobile quarterback, but he has to be standing still to throw an accurate pass. That's where your offensive line comes in. That's the importance of guys like Chad Kelly, Quentin Nelson, Braden Smith, Mark Glowinski, and Anthony Costanzo. The biggest question is, even though this offensive line is very young, AC is just now over that 30 mark. Is he the long-term answer? Who knows? He signed a 2-year extension. But that's only 2 years. Does that mean that the Colts are expecting their late-round pick, Pinter, to become that left tackle? We have yet to find out. We'll be seeing in the future. There is a lot of skepticism on that left tackle side. But for now, right now, this year, the Indianapolis Colts offensive line is together. They have an incredible running back backfield to take advantage of that offensive line. And a quarterback that, when protected, has shown that he can make great throws downfield and make good decisions and pick apart a defense. Thank you for watching here on Sportscaster. I'm Lawrence Owen. This is Colts Law. If you're watching on Sportscaster, please don't forget, smash that like button down at the bottom and give me a follow. I'd also like to thank Baby Shark J93, Super Sam, and Dodger Blue Steph for joining me here on Sportscaster. Much appreciated. If you can't hit the follow button, if you can't hit the like, or if you would like to make comments in the live chat right over here, please spend 30 seconds after the stream is over in Sportscaster. Make a quick profile, come back and follow me. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget, hit the like, subscribe, check out the description. At the bottom of the description are all the links where you could follow me, including Sportscaster, Twitter, Instagram, and there is a link where you can send single-time donations. That's just to help ensure that I'm able to continue bringing all of this great content to you. And until next time, I'm Lawrence Owen. This is Colts Law, and I want you to have a good one.
Just because a player's not a household name doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.